I've got skills, they don't know where to use me. I'm like the best dressed dude at the nude beach. Nice to meet you. I am more the quiet type, I tend to be a shyer guy. Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Bug from Bug Hunter. Just here to stream. Hey, welcome. It's earlier than normal. That's different. I normally stream at 8 on Wednesdays, and now it's like closer to 7. But my wife Ladybug told me that she was sleepy and thinking of going to bed in like half an hour. So I was like, well, since I missed Sunday, I should hop on. So I figured something is better than nothing. So here I am. My name is Bug from Bug Hunter. Who we got in the old live chat? I see Noops, I see Shadow, I see Crusher, I see Stashu, I see Mars, I see Coin, who was not on time for this unannounced early stream. We got Furious Noob, Charlampos, Heavy Handed Panda, John is here. Who else we got? Clown or Fool. Either one will do. Frosted Spark, also asking where's Coin at. That's funny. Snorby here. Pop the Dragon. Coin was at dinner. All kinds of excuses. Cool. So here's what I do on my streams. I play songs, Bug Hunter songs specifically, and I answer questions and talk about what's going on in the world of Bug Hunter. For anyone who might be interested in that kind of thing. So, and these are interesting times for Bug Hunter because we are working away on exciting things. Cool. I have been sitting downstairs for the last 6 hours watching Breaking Bad and folding shirts. I got a shipment of shirts in today, and they all had to be folded, and so I've been doing that all day long. Coolio. What should I play? What do you want to hear? What feels good? What do you like? Do you like Bug Hunter? Why are you here? This stream's full of Bug Hunter haters. Bug haters. Who I'm singing to? Try my best. 2 bed, 2 bath, and a ghost. Ooh, Boogie Pete. Also haven't heard that in a hot minuto. Slow burn. Benjamin's asked for Be Glad to Be Here. Safe from a crack and safe word. Boogie Pete sounds good. Pebbles, swallowing gum. Poppy just throwing hearts in the chat. Y'all are all over the place. That means I get to decide. Okay, 3 Boogie Petes will do it for me. This is a song, and it's about something. How's this one go? We all have that friend, we don't know why, we still invite. There it is. So abrasive, kinda racist, always wants to fight. Mine's the worst you'll ever have to meet. Charming, clueless asshole, call him Pete. If normal Pete is Jekyll, then I guess is Mr. Hyde. Is a dope ass dude who loves to dance and he tries to keep inside. The sun goes down and we begin to drink, and that's when he turns in to Boogie Pete. Get a drinking beat, he's a dance machine, he can go all night. If he's not yet buzzing, you'll wish he was. He's the kind of guy, when he shows up, the night has just begun. He's always talking shit, never saying sorry. Normal Pete's an asshole, Boogie Pete's a party. When he's sober, he's so selfish, never looking out. But Boogie Pete's the wingman we write folk legends about. and hits the floor. Get a drink and pee, he's a dance machine, he can go all night. If he's not yet buzzing, you'll wish he was. He's the kind of guy, when he shows up, the night has just begun. He's always talking shit, never saying sorry. Normal Pete's an asshole, Boogie Pete's a party. And Normal Pete says, dude, I hate babies. And Normal Pete says, have you seen my vape? And Normal Pete says, dude, I'd kick your ass in FIFA. But Boogie Pete, when they see him, oh, men wanna be him, and women wanna be him, and babies wanna be him, and orphans wanna be him, Koreans wanna be him, Europeans wanna be him, and even people that don't wanna be him wanna be him. And we're all agreeing, get a drink and be, he's a dance machine, he can go all night. If he's not yet buzzing, you'll wish he was. He's the kind of guy, when he shows up, the night has just begun. He's always talking shit, never saying sorry. Normal Pete's an asshole, Boogie Pete's a party. He's always talking shit, never saying sorry. Normal Pete's an asshole, and Boogie Pete is a party. Thanks, everybody. That's a boogie. Emily's here. Woohoo! So let's do this. So normally in my streams, for anyone who hasn't been here before, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh God. Oh, not like this. No, I'm good. Okay. If you've never been to a stream before, I'm incapable of sneezing. I normally play a song, and then I do some cozy Q&A, and then I do another song, and then some cozy Q&A, and then another song. Tonight I'm going to be a little abbreviated, because I am trying to get my stream done before my wife goes to bed, and she's very, very sleepy, because she's been up since 3 o'clock. And she has to wake up at 3 o'clock again, so... Yeah, I said not like this because I just didn't want this to be the way that people learn that I sneeze. I wish I knew the chords to when I sneeze, I hold it in because sneezing is disgusting, and I am therefore disgusting. Those are close enough. And when I need to blow my nose, I will wipe it on my sleeve before you turn to look away. Ba-da, ba-ba-da, 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 ba-ba-da. Sorry, that's a Narcissus Cookbook song, and I was just figuring out the chords as I went. I don't know if those are the right chords. Sorry, Matt, if I murdered your song. I miss Matt too, but I get to I just had a panic attack reading Heavy-Handed Panda's comment, because I was like, how does this person know about the song Coward? And then I remembered I told everybody like 2 days ago. So anyways, now I want to play that song. When I sneeze, I hold it in because sneezing is disgusting, and I am therefore disgusting. And when I need to blow my nose, I will wipe it on my sleeve when you turn to look away. But I ba ba da 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 ba da ba ba da bum bum ba da ba ba da bum bum ba da ba. Yeah. That eventually. So, cool. So let me do, go listen to the Narcissus Cookbook if you like that at all. That's like the opening track to Moth. So it's called Life Out of Phase, and it's a very good song. And it was the first Narcissus Cookbook song I ever heard live, because that's what Matt opened with in Glasgow. And it was funny, just behind the scenes story. I don't think Matt is here, but just in case Matt ever listens to this. So, I planned that UK tour last year with the Narcissus Cookbook, and touring was not something that Matt did with the Narcissus Cookbook, and I kind of had to convince them to go out on the road and actually play for people. And I've heard all their recorded stuff, and it's just so good, it's amazing, but there's obviously a big difference between how someone performs and how someone like writes and produces songs. And I was just like, it'll be fine, it'll be good. The music's so good that like I'm sure Matt is great at performing it. Even though in the back of my head I was like, Matt says they don't really perform Narcissus Cookbook stuff like live, and like really never had any intention to. So I went first in Glasgow because we did a random drawing like out of a bag to see who went first. So I played my whole set, and I was like, okay, I played well, it went great. Let's hope that Matt does a good job. And Matt started with Life Out of Phase, I believe, and halfway through the song I was like, oh shoot, this is gonna be a very, very, very good show and very good tour, because Matt, I do I want to say better live? I think I do, but like it's like that's a high compliment because the recorded work is so amazing. But I think I've definitely grown a fondness and a different appreciation for certain songs hearing them live than grabbed me initially on listening to on the album. And now when I listen to them, I can just imagine Matt, playing them, and it just So some songs that weren't in my top 10 are now in like my top 5. Why am I not Lana Del Rey? I don't even know why you said that. Anyways, so let's do a cozy Q&A. I'll tell you what's going on in my world. You can ask any questions that you want. Good things to ask questions about in my world is the new album, and the tour that's coming up. I'm leaving for tour in like 2 weeks. What's today? Wednesday? Yeah, I think tour starts 2 weeks from tomorrow. So Coin wants to know if I ever played VR games. Bug. Yeah, I have an Oculus. That I got off of Craigslist. So, and I really, really like Super Hot. That's a really, really fun VR game. Any VR game that involves moving your character without moving your body. So like the Walking Dead game, where you use the control sticks to actually move in space. It makes me sick. It makes me feel terrible. It makes me feel like garbage after playing it for like 45 minutes. So I really can't do those. But anything that's like stationary, like Super Hot, or what are the games? Like, I Expect You to Die, I think is the name of it. It's like a James Bond themed kind of escape room game. Very fun. Cool. Ooh, we got a lot of really good questions. Okay. This is a good one. Furious Noob, what age do you think your songs appeal to? Well, I've found that they do happen to appeal to kids as young as kids can get, I guess. I distinctly remember doing a private show based on the Rough Draft Kickstarter a while back in 2018. And there's like a couple 5, 6, 7 year olds with their parents are the ones who got it. But they knew the songs. It was cool. Which at that point, this was right when the Rough Draft came out. So this is, you talk about, I'm still a very small band, all things considered. I'm streaming, I got 30 people watching, right? This was like I would have been streaming and 4 people would have been watching, kind of thing. So that was kind of new to me because I had only been playing kind of at open mics in bars around Seattle. So those just naturally were like 21 plus for the most part. So I hadn't ever like put my music in front of children. But Two Bed Two Bath has kind of exploded as one that kids like a lot. Mostly, probably because it has a cartoon attached to it. But and then we see a lot of parent and child, whether that child is like a teenager, or if they're 16, 17, 18, and then they're 40-ish year old parents. I see a lot of that at concerts, which and then I see some grandparents too. We had a family in Canada that was full grandma, grandpa, mom, dad, teenage son. So anyways, that's a good question. What I'm trying to, I'm not trying to make kids music. So if kids like it, cool. I'm making music for me. So whatever age I am at any particular time. Right now I'm 31. So 31. Emily is not mentally prepared for the concert and will combust. Try not to. Heavy Handed Panda wants to know if I'll be playing new album material on the tour in July. I will probably be playing like one song maybe per show, if I'm feeling it. Sometimes we make setlist decisions on the fly in the middle of the show, and obviously we're trying to put on a good show. And if I feel like the audience is with us and on our team, then sometimes we'll kind of vibe check halfway through, and throw in a new song based on kind of how people are feeling. So preference between live performance and recording. Songwriting, performing, recording, in that order. I like to write. I love to write. I really, really, really like to perform, and I hate recording. It's no fun. I'm doing that. That's what I'm doing now. But I'm almost done, so that's the good news. How did you come to know Deep Blue Ink? I found Deep Blue Ink from a Mabim Bam animation that he did about Porky Pig, and I thought it was so funny. All right, I'm sorry, I'm not reading the comments while I'm talking. So Coin says, are you telling me children didn't save up to pay you for a private show? No. Benjamin's telling people to like the stream. Thank you for doing that, so I don't have to. I'll be Heavy Handed Panda's 10-year-old's first concert in July. That's awesome. Definitely, my shows are pretty family friendly. I only say this because we've had one or two instances in the past at shows. Bug Hunter puts on a pretty family friendly show. Obviously in Deer McCracken I say shit. Boogie Pete is also one that if I decide to throw it on the set list, that's going to be in there. The Narcissist Cookbook show is not family friendly if you're concerned about language at all. So look into their music and make sure you're aware. So Jade says, now I feel awkward about listening alone at 22. No, 22 is good. That's when I started writing music. So you're good if you're between 22 and 31. I don't know. I guess I have been less than 22. So I guess I can know what you could theoretically like. I have no idea what a 32 to 100-year-old would like. So I'm just thrilled that they still like my music. Can I ask everyone to hit the like button? No, if you like it, you'll like it. It's fine. I don't care. I don't know. I'm cool playing with 30 people. It's, y'all support me. It's fine. I don't need there to be 500 people here. I won't be able to read what anyone's writing. Statue's coming to Boston. John is coming up from Florida. Poppy's got to go. John asks opinion on Lord of the Rings. Love it. Changed my life. I I went into that movie pretty blind as a kid, without knowing what Lord of the Rings was, but my dad just took me when I was 10, and it was like the most transformative cinematic experience I've ever had, and I loved the Two Towers and Return of the King. I've never read the books. I couldn't get into the books. I probably should try again as an adult. I tried quite a bit as a kid, kind of in my teens, to read it, but it was just a little too dense. It's hard to get through the first half of Fellowship sometimes because there's so much of the Shire and so much Tom Bombadil. It's like, as someone who like just wants the movies and the pace that they go at, my teenage brain wasn't ready for it. So I should probably try again as an adult, huh? Let's see. Deer Bloom's going to be in Berlin. I'm very excited about that. Tinker's going to be in St. Paul. That is very exciting. This tour. So I'll put the this is going to be out of date. I just know it, and I didn't fix the date of Liverpool either, so I'm gonna scoot over. One of these days I'll do it. But updates to this: Dallas is sold out. St. Louis is sold out. Pittsburgh is sold out. New York has 35 tickets left because we upgraded that venue. It did sell out at one point, but we found a new venue. So, and then on the right, that's actually shows that you can go to if you live in the UK or Europe. Yeah, Liverpool's on the 27th. Don't believe this sign. Don't worry. The ticket link is correct. Anyways, yeah, first time in Berlin, first time in Dublin. Going to be our first time in Newcastle, Southampton, Liverpool, and Cardiff. So, pretty excited about that. Pop the Dragon wants to know, how long does it take to memorize a new song you've written? It depends on the song. They take a while. But eventually I just kind of have to pull the Band-Aid off and just go for it. Okay. You all have some really good questions, but I forgot that I'm only doing a half stream tonight. So I'm just going to play a song and get out of here because I did want to hop on and say hi and tell people that I'm still here and doing things. And if you want to know more about what's going on in my world, you can join our Discord and I can answer those silently. But I'm going to do one more song so that my wife can go to bed. What do you want to hear? I've done, what did I do, Boogie Pete? Let's do something off either Torn Between a Couple or Toby, Two-Bed Toddler. Ooh, Toddler. I haven't played that in a while. Magic 8, haven't played that in a while. Swallowing Gum, Safe Word. Will I mess up Safe Word? Yeah, I will. That means I should do it. A broken clock's right twice a day, but mine spins in reverse and may have double odds and better luck. Now it's twice as good as worthless junk. My heart's as healthy as a horse, but my hard hat's looking hardly worn. That other steel-toed boot'll drop, but I don't know when or how to stop. I wish I had a secret code to signal me to take it slow. I need a sign like calculus, cause my limit does in fact exist. So slow down. Guess through yoga poses and learn to love the lull and just breathe. Alright, I'm good, I think I'm smiling and nodding, but surveillance cameras caught me laugh maniacally, headbutting every obstacle I've got to turn it off. And pick back up when I am calm, even with an invitation. Boy, you gotta learn to knock it off. And do me one favor, remember the safe word. I get that passion motivates and crashes down like ocean waves, but tunnel vision's toxic, man. You're not John Henry, take a breath. That might sound harsh when you are used to head rub sprays and sugar cues, but I hate to see you racing towards behaviors that we shouldn't reward. So slow down, focus, do yoga poses and learn to love the lull and just breathe, breathe, breathe. Alright, I think I'm smiling and nodding, blending in and getting on, but no, I haven't fooled the cameras in my camouflage. I'll take it off, and I won't spit on anyone, even with an invitation. Boy, you gotta learn to knock it off. And do me one favor, remember the safe word. And I have no construction crew to build this introduction tune, but it's sound and under budget too. The chords work, the beat works, the verse and melody works, and these words, they each work, have purpose versus knee jerk. Safety first, let's be sure our neon PPE works. Now the only thing that needs work is the last bit of the bridge. I think I'm smiling and nodding, well-mannered nodding off. It's just my neck is getting tired, so much nonsense to hold up, just take a pause. But don't give up the dream. If they change the locks behind you, you can find another key and hope a smile and a nod's the only signal they have seen. You're no machine, but there's no shame in blowing off a little steam. So hear me knock, hear me hammer, hear me yell, and don't knock it till you try to knock or try the bell. Oh, let me in. The trip has been paid for and you have a way for, so don't waste the day or delay it for later. But do me one favor, remember the safe word. I mostly didn't mess up. Woohoo! And the crowd goes normal. Cool. So yeah, I'm done playing songs. I might answer a few more questions before I log off, because that's mostly pretty quiet, but I wanted to make sure I got more than one song in. So why is your pine coning me in the head? Is that in lieu of tomatoes? Did I do a bad job? Yeah, and I didn't drop my pick. I almost dropped my pick coin. I was very close, and I think it was you saying don't drop your pick that made me think, because it's the transition. So I do this thing when I'm strumming. So I strum, I hold my pick like this, and I strum. But when I'm doing the snaps, how do I do it? Yeah, I do it like this, right? Or I put my pick. Man, gotta do it to know. This is what I do. I put it right here in my index finger holds my pick like this, so I can strum and snap, right? So it's like floating there, very, very, very tenuously when I play safe word. It's like just barely holding on. And then when I am ready to strum with it, I just bring it down and I have it again. But then, do me one favor, remember, and while I'm saying remember the safe word, I'm like putting it back in this little finger cubby. Remember the safe word, and then I'm back snapping, right? And you can see it's just like floating on top of my fingers. And as I went back into that, I was like, oh, coin jinxed me, I'm gonna drop my pick. And so when I'm playing that song, I'm doing this kind of back and forth with my pick, and it's always very like tenuous, that my grasp on it. And if I drop it, it's not the end of the world, because I can just play the song. I think I'm smiling and nodding, blending in and getting on. But I think I'm smiling and nodding, blending in and getting on. Just sounds a little bit better. So, anyways, a little behind the scenes pick action. Jade wants to know, what's your favorite and least favorite to play? That's a good question. Favorite to play live is probably Two Bed Two Bath or Jane McCracken. Probably just because the audience knows them more than anything. I don't I was gonna say, I wouldn't put it in my least favorite to play by any means, but the first thing that kind of just came up as interesting is I don't love playing disco as much. Because why? The acoustic version doesn't always sound as kind of, you know, the drum beat and the bass kind of carry that song in the production, and so when I play it on my acoustic guitar, I always feel like, oh man, people maybe don't like this as much as the recorded version, but yeah, anyways, but no, I'm trying to think of what I don't actually like to play. I like to play all my songs. I'm trying to think if there's one I don't. I don't know. Not. I don't think there's one worth calling out more than the other. Crusher wants to know if there anything more you can tell us about what you're referring to as album 4, which is not called Animal Barrel. I don't know. I don't know how that joke started. Like, even I believe that the person who even like put that thought into the world like dipped out immediately and wasn't even aware that that it has carried on to continue to be a joke. But anyways, album 4, release window, I'm shooting for August, September. Number of songs, there'll be 11. I'm not yet willing to divulge what ratio of those are album songs and which are bonus tracks yet. So anyways, yeah, I'm really excited. It's almost done. I sent it to Matt a couple days ago, so Matt was giving it a listen through to do some quality control. Yeah, I think I'll have the band all together in about 2 weeks, and we'll do some final listens and make any small tweaks that they need. Because sometimes, you know, Kyle's our drummer, and I think the drums sound fine, but he might hear something and be like, this little beat is not on the right time like I want it to be, because he has the drummer ear. So he might have some small adjustments that need to be made that I didn't catch because, I'm like, this sounds great, I don't know. And he might be more critical. Same with, Jesse's bass parts, he laid down and knew kind of which takes I was using. He might still think the same, but I think there were some more variations between Kyle's drum takes than Jesse's bass takes because we did those more recently. So, do I like WALL-E? Yeah, I really like the first half of WALL-E. The first half of WALL-E is one of my favorite movies. The second half of WALL-E, I could take or leave, but the first half of WALL-E is like, yeah, one of the best movies ever. Love it. Statue can't wait to sing the Kraken with an audience. It's so fun. Oh man, it's like the funnest thing. It's like I get a kick out of it every time. Coin wants to know why the band and me would be together. Yeah, we'll be on tour. So we'll be on tour for. I'll be on tour for basically all of July, and then they will be there. Jesse is joining us, and I'll put up the graphic again so it actually makes sense. Chelsea, Michigan is on July 6th, and he's going to be with us through Denver. So he's got Chelsea, Chicago, Milwaukee, St. Paul, Omaha, and Denver, and then he's going to go home, and then Kyle is also going to stay on through all of that, plus Dallas and St. Louis. So we'll do those as just a duo for those. But then Columbus through Nashville will be just me. And this, it's covered by the Sold Out, but we got 2 shows in Boston, so pretty excited about that. Cool. And then the UK dates will just be me because we're doing well, but we're not doing bring a drum kit across the Atlantic Ocean well. So yeah, just realistically, the flights and lodging and transportation for everybody would negate all of our profit from the UK tour. So that one's just gonna be me. Coolio. Thanks everybody for hopping on this kind of abbreviated stream. I definitely wanted to get on because I love playing music for y'all. So thank you for the 22 to 30 of you that were here. I'm gonna go back to watching Breaking Bad and folding shirts. I've only got the extra larges and the double XLs to go, and then I'm all done. And everything, I was like, I've had to roll 1,400 shirts, which is so many shirts. But I'm almost done. I'm gonna knock it out tonight. I'm gonna get done with it. We had an issue with the tour shirts. A third of our shirts were misprinted, And so I had to wait for the new shipment to come in, and they cut it pretty close because we're leaving in 9 days. And so I'm just getting those boxes. So coolio. Y'all can join our Discord. Postcard of the day. This one hasn't sold as far as last time I checked. So let's see. Do I got a little graphic here? Yeah, I'll just get out of the way. I do a postcard of the day. So let me see which one we got. I know that it comes with yesterday's. If you're able to get today's. So we got Point to Prove, and we got Slow Burn. So 2 and 1 today because nobody bought it yesterday. Statue says, I'd buy your misprint so you don't lose money. Luckily, the misprints were the fault of the manufacturer this time, so we are returning all of the misprinted shirts to them that they can use for sample shirts and test shirts and things like that. And it is at no cost to us to get them replaced. So big shout out to Merchly for being awesome and helping us with that. So coolio. Cool. That's it. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to go say goodnight to Ladybug, and I should be on Sunday, I would imagine. I'm going to go see Mabim Bam Sunday night, but I should be back here Sunday at noon Eastern time. So thanks everybody for hanging out, and I will chat with y'all in the Discord. Everybody have a great rest of your night.